Hello everyone and welcome to this JavaScript course. This course is designed to be beginner friendly, so you don't need any prior programming experience. In this first video, we'll understand what JavaScript is, why we need it, and how it runs in the browser. Even if JavaScript sounds confusing right now, that's completely normal. By the end of this course, it will feel much more familiar. Let's start with an important question. Why do we need JavaScript? If we only used HTML and CSS, websites would be very limited. They could show text and images, but they wouldn't be able to react to users. For example, clicking a button would do nothing, and forms would not show errors unless the page is refreshed. JavaScript solves this problem by allowing websites to respond instantly to user actions. JavaScript is everywhere on the web, even if you don't notice it. When you click a like button and the number increases, that's JavaScript. When a form shows an error under an input field, that's JavaScript. When a search results appear as you type, that's also JavaScript. You already use JavaScript every day. Now you're just learning how it works. So what exactly is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language. A programming language is simply a way to give instructions to a computer. With JavaScript, we tell the browser what to do, when to do it, and how to respond to users. Websites are built using three main technologies. HTML provides structure, CSS controls how the page looks, JavaScript controls how the page behaves. A helpful analogy is HTML is the skeleton, CSS is the clothes, and JavaScript is the brain. JavaScript mainly runs inside the browser. Browsers like Chrome and Firefox includes something called a JavaScript engine. The engine reads your code and executes it line by line. For example, Chrome uses a very fast engine called V8, but you don't need to understand that yet. How the browser loads a page. When you open a website, the browser follows a sequence. First, it loads the HTML, then it applies the CSS. Finally, it runs the JavaScript. This is why buttons and interactions only work after the page has loaded. Let's talk about what JavaScript can do. JavaScript can respond to user actions like clicks, typing, and scrolling. It can change text, update styles, show or hide elements, and load new data without refreshing the page. Later in this course, we'll also use JavaScript to talk to APIs and build real applications. Talking to JavaScript. Let's look at our first JavaScript example. Console.log, sorry. So console.log, open bracket, quote, hello JavaScript, quote, close bracket. This line prints a message to the browser console. Developers use console.log to check values and understand what their code is doing. Think of console log as talking to yourself while coding. Errors. JavaScript executes code line by line. If an error happens, the browser stops running the code. This can feel frustrating at first, but it's completely normal. Even experienced developers make mistakes and search for errors daily. JavaScript has its limits. JavaScript runs in a secure environment. This means it cannot directly access your files or your computer. These limitations exist to protect users and make the web safer. How we learn JavaScript. In this course, we'll learn JavaScript step by step. We'll focus on understanding concepts instead of memorizing syntax. You don't need to be fast, you just need to be consistent. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. JavaScript is a programming language. It makes websites interactive. It runs in the browser and executes code line by line. In the next video, we'll set up our tools and write our first real JavaScript code.